G'day, in this video I'm going to show you how I replaced the alternator in my 2.4 petrol 2RZE Toyota Hiace. For starters, you'll need the van lifted up off the ground so you can access underneath and above. Now I wouldn't recommend putting it on ramps because you'll need to be able to turn the steering left and right to finish the job off at the end. Please ignore the missing leads on the distributor, I'm waiting on some parts to repair it. You also won't need to deal with this excessive bunch of wire, it's for an aftermarket temperature gauge and I need to shorten it. Remove the battery cover plate and disconnect the positive terminal. Remove the two bolts holding the power steering fluid reservoir to the side of the engine bay, and then place a rag underneath that reservoir and the hoses. Remove the clamps and the hoses, trying to catch as much of that power steering fluid as you can in your container. Then the whole reservoir can be taken out of the engine bay. We're removing this fluid reservoir so that we've got enough room to get the alternator out. Remove the electrical connections from the back of the alternator. You'll find there's a cap on top of the main line. You remove it just by pulling it off to the side like this. Unless you're replacing the smaller diameter power steering fluid hose, the one that goes to the reservoir, this next step is optional. However, removing it will give you a little bit more access, so it might still be helpful to do. It's simple to remove the coolant reservoir. Just remove the cap, a bolt at the top, a bolt at the bottom, and a 2-pin electrical connection. The alternator belt tensioner, which is what's in the frame now, is what we're looking to remove next. The head of the bolt at the bottom of the screen is what adjusts the tension, while the other one runs through a bracket and into the top of the alternator, locking it in place. With the alternator loose, we can slip that belt off to the side. If you're looking to replace this belt, I've got a video that I'll drop just up here that shows you how to remove this belt without removing the power steering pump bracket. Still underneath the van, locate the final bolt that's holding the alternator in place. It's still pretty tight, but there's enough room now to get the alternator out. If you're going to replace this power steering hose, bend the end of it down into a container and you get a bit more fluid out so you drop less in your engine bay. Then pop some rags down and work on getting that next hose clamp off. It doesn't pick it up too well, but you can see here that the rubber hose is beginning to split. This was supposed to be a video of making up new hoses and using a heat gun to sort of heat form them roughly into the right shape, but it turns out that these are just photos. Sorry guys. And easy as that, we've got our new hose fitted, we can start putting it all back together. New alternator goes in, replace the bolt from underneath, very loosely refit the belt tensioner, then we can slip the belt back on, and then set the belt tension. Refit the alternator electricals, the coolant reservoir, with its bolt at the bottom and the top. Return the power steering pump fluid reservoir. The low coolant sensor. And in the initial disassembly you may have needed to undo this. I'll put together a write-up on how to bleed the power steering fluid. This is the first time I've done it, so feel free to check out elsewhere for other instructions, but 2 weeks on from doing this job, I haven't had any issues arise from the way that I've done it.